Here we are with AJ Bunker at the Misfits 12 Open Workouts. AJ, how are you doing today?
Good, I'm really good, really excited, happy to be here.
Obviously this is a rematch that a lot of people are very, very excited to see. How did this fight come about?
Do you know what? I think obviously me being champion, it's just mandatory fight. I think they wanted it to happen. The rematch had to happen. So yeah, it just came about that. Obviously she came in on after my win, didn't really give me a chance to actually enjoy my win. So yeah, it came out like that.
It's very Misfits, it's very WWE.
Very Misfits, yes.
Now, last time out, obviously you beat Lil Belzy. How did you rate your performance that night?
Do you know what? I was happy with my improvements, but I just know I could do better as well. So it was a good performance in terms of I was happy I won every round, but I also know I could do better as well. Like I did better in sparring. So yeah, it was a good performance, but I know I could do better.
Now, obviously you mentioned that Elle was a mandatory, but were there any other names that you could have potentially fought on this card?
Well, I think there was talks of little Kymchii at one point, maybe Nikki Haru, maybe Elle. There was just so many names thrown about. So yeah, there was quite a few names, but yeah, it just came down to being Elle in the end. Yeah.
So obviously she's been doing a lot of promotion, she's been doing a lot of antics. What do you kind of think of them all now that we're in fight week?
Hers or mine?
What do you think of her antics? I'll get on to you in a minute.
Yeah, do you know what? I didn't expect any less from Elle. Like it's just Elle all over. So yeah, look, she does what she has to do to promote. So yeah, to be honest, I haven't really been paying attention to it. Like she just does her thing.
And obviously, it's brought a little out of you as well. We've seen the kind of comebacks and stuff with the doll. Do you have the doll with you today?
You know what? The doll is literally actually in the footwell of my car right now. I was stepping on her. I was using her as a foot pad, but no, she is here. Just haven't got her with me right now.
Do you think this is all kind of part of Elle Brooke's mental warfare, how she wants to prepare for the fight, and is it going to affect you at all on fight night?
Absolutely not. Nothing she does affects me. I'm feeling so ready. There's nothing she has done has rattled me at all.
Now, obviously, last time out, she was actually in the Kingpin tournament. What did you think of her kind of performance throughout the tournament?
Both of those fights weren't great performances for her, personally. I think she showed heart. I'll give her, she was a warrior, she showed heart. Like, obviously those girls are taller than her, a bit bigger than her, but considering Danielka never had a fight before, she really should have done a better performance against Danielka. I was there, me and the people around me thought Danielka had actually won that. And obviously the Julie Cocker fight, again, she showed a lot of courage, very brave girl, because she's obviously a big girl, Julie.
Well, she's the middleweight champion, or the
yeah, she's obviously the heavyweight, cruiserweight champion. But yeah, it wasn't a great performance. Like she did good to stay through all the rounds, but yeah, nothing impressed me there.
Now, as we mentioned earlier, this is a rematch. Obviously, the first time you fought Elle, you fought her on 2 weeks' notice. How much have you improved since? I've actually spoken to Sol, I know you've improved, but just to the people at home.
Oh my god, since that first fight, oh my god, I've improved so much. Like that 2 weeks' notice, I was obviously training MMA before that, so I was trying to kick her, grab her in headlocks. I wasn't conditioned as well, because although I was training MMA, that got that cancelled, then I had 5 weeks out of just sitting on my sofa. So yeah, I wasn't conditioned. I didn't have a good stance. I just didn't know how to throw straight shots. It was just awful. So the improvements from that first fight to now is just going to be just mental.
Were you training with your current team back then?
I wasn't. I came in with 2 weeks' notice, so I didn't even have a coach. I actually had a pro boxer called Jordan Reynolds, shout out to Jordan, and he lived in Luton near me, so he's the only person I could find, because he had an injury at that point, so he's the only person I could find at that time who could take time out of their schedule with such short notice to help train me.
Now, obviously, the press conference is tomorrow. This will come up before then. You know Elle's going to be loud. You know she's going to try and get into your head. Have you got anything prepared for the press conference?
I'm just going to see what she brings and just go with the flow. Yeah, I haven't come up with anything. I'm just going to go in zen, and whatever she wants to bring, then I'll just give it back to her. So
now we've seen you've been training with Coach Sol, Fox the G, even Minicon at times. How do you think Fox will get on in his fights?
Oh my god, I've seen how hard Fox has worked. I forget that he's only just turned 18. Like, it is mad. He has made so many sacrifices to train over here. He has put everything into this. He has worked so hard. So yeah, I have no doubts that he is going to put an amazing performance, and I hope he's going to get a win. I think he will. So.
And then, final question: how do you get the job done?
How do I get the job done? ooh, I don't know, yeah, just see, I don't know what she's going to bring. I don't know if she's going to change her game plan. If she's not going to change her game plan, then I'll just wait for her to just come at me, and then I'll just fucking...
Thanks so much, AJ.
Thank you.